My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of the 2020 movie The Way Back. Not to be confused with the movie The Way with Martin Sheen, and not to be confused with the movie The Way Back with Ed Harris and Colin Farrell, and not to be confused with the movie The Way Back with Steve Carell and Sam Rockwell. This is The Way Back with Ben Affleck. And I knew this movie was about an alcoholic coaching a basketball team, and I got exactly what I expected from this movie. And look, I understand that this is something that people go through, but I'm just tired of this kind of movie. This kind of story has been told so many times now, and I just don't think these movies have anything new to offer. And while I was watching this movie, I kept thinking, I've seen this before. It was my first time watching this movie, and yet none of it felt new. And I don't even think it was all that effective either. Like, the movie is pretty surface level, and I cry all the time in movies, and the fact that I never teared up once here means you had to have failed at something. It actually makes me appreciate Manchester by the Sea more, because that is such a powerful movie about grief and just trying to move past it. And that movie is heartbreaking. That movie never feels formulaic. And I wish this movie had a similar response. You know, Ben Affleck does give a good performance. I don't think it's one of his best, but he does do everything he needed to very well, especially in the last act. And Michaela Watkins has one really strong moment. And nobody else really stands out, but they do a perfectly fine job. The music by Rob Simonson is terrible. I hated the music in this movie. It is so overbearing, and it just took away from every single moment. And yeah, I don't really have much else to say about this movie. Like, it's nothing new. I didn't find it effective. And it's not a movie I'll watch or think about again. But that all said, it's competently made. It's not a terrible movie. It's just very forgettable. So I'm giving The Way Back a 4 out of 10. If you replace the loss and the addiction with beating up a mascot, this movie is actually very similar to the Martin Lawrence movie Rebound. But anyways, The Way Back. Have you seen it? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin